Welcome back to my today Leetcode problem. Okay, no idea why it's asking me to verify a human. Today marked as 100 videos that I do in the Leetcode video since I got layoff and I was settling in the new job, and it's already over 10 months. I'm doing well, but I want to keep this moment and keep going, so I was continue doing that. And thank you for everyone who is subscribing to me since the day one, since the first Leetcode problem video. Actually, I supposed to do a lot about the Swift related question, like how to do the metaprogramming with Swift, how to create the web server in Swift. That's the original intention of this channel, but at the end I got laid off and I was doing the Leetcode video non-stop. Yeah, anyways, let's start working on the Leetcode problem. So the Leetcode problem is a process a string with a special operation 1. We are given a string as consisting of the only lowercase English letter and the special character star hash and %. So we have to build a new string reset by processing the given string according to the following rules from left to right. So if a letter is a lowercase English letter, we just append with the reset. So if showing the S right, we have to remove the last character from the result if it is A6. If showing the hash, duplicate the current result and append it to itself. And if show the %, we have to reverse the current result and return the final string. I think this is like an easy question to me, but let's check together the given XML. So in XML1, we're given like A hash B % and S right. So since we saw the A at first, so we just append with the reset, and then we saw the hash and we duplicate it, it became the AA. Then we saw the B and then we append to our reset, became AAB, and then we saw the %, we have to reverse the whole string, became the BAA, and then we saw the S right, we have to remove the last character, which became the BA. And for the XML2, we have something like Z at first, that we append the Z in the reset, and we saw the star, which is to remove the last character, so Z became empty string. And then we saw the hash, so we have to duplicate the string. Alright, I think that's pretty straightforward. We can do it with a simple if else or like switch case. So let's do with the if else first. Let's try like if character in the string, what we want to do is we will check if character is equal to the star, we will remove it. Let's go reset dot remove last from Swift, and else if character is equal to the hash, we're gonna duplicate it. So plus reset character of %, we need to reverse it, but we need to keep in mind that if we are doing the reverse, so in Swift we are not receiving the string value if we reverse the any of collection like string or array or dictionary. We are getting the collection data type, so we need to typecast back to the original data type that we want to. And last but not least, if everything went well, just append our character and return the result. Cool. So I think if we submit, I think it will probably pass or not pass, because I have some edge case that need to be done. Like let's say that what if we only saw the percent like s, right? So we have to remove the last character, so it will cause the error. How about we have a check like if reset.isEmpty is not true. Do this. Maybe that was probably still caused the error. Let's try to submit it. Okay, cool. So as we all know, we are using the reverse in here. I just want to show that reverse is returning the reverse collection in here. So it's even is written in here. If we want the same type, we need to do the typecast back to the data type that we wish, and then the time complexity of O1. And I also have some explanation that I have done dig back all my old messages back in the 2023. I have asked some of my colleagues and some friends like, hey, do you guys know what is the difference between the code on the left and the code on the right? They will say, okay, the right one is most seniority and much easier to read. Actually, it's not. It is about a switch and latch. So what I mean by switch and latch is it won't show the significant performance improvement according to the modern programming language like Swift or Python or JavaScript or whatever the language. But back in the days, if we use a program like this using the if-else, so using the else will cause like multiple possibility, something like latch. I have also done the latch versus switch back then. That was in the 2023 January, like 3 months after the ChatGPT was released. It's easy after ChatGPT, not after the crash. So technically, the switch will probably work in O of 1, and latch is not O of 1. What I mean by not O of 1 is like slightly slower than the O of 1. It may sound a little bit nerdy to listen, but I just want to point out the main difference between the switch and if else. So if we really want the best performance in here, we could wire app back in the switch case for our problem. Something like case is S, right? So we could do this. And if case is hash, just do this. And if case is percent, we should do this, and default will be this one, and we can get rid of all these nested if else. And let's try to submit again. Alright, it's beat like 100% of the other solution. And if we check the space and time complexity, that is quite not match with what we expected according to the given complexity in here. So the reason why it is happening here is we are doing the most performance expensive computation in here. Even though just result is O of 1, But converting back all the collection into the string is you have to copy back all the string again and again. And at the end is also in the O of n, inside the O of n, that create the O of 2n squared for the time complexity, and the same for the space complexity. Yep. And yep, hope you guys enjoy my tiny seminar about difference between the if and switch and latch and switch. Yep. And hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thank you guys for supporting me for 1 year. Alright. Bye and see you in the next one.